where there is a big war of words, a political war of words which is emanating. The long-running war of words over corruption seems to have exploded. The state cabinet has cleared an SIT probe into the infamous 40% commission scandal allegation. The charge, which has been, which has docked the BJP since 2021. The decision comes days after the Chief Minister's advisor also had made headlines when he had candidly admitted that corruption exists within the current government as well.
First of all, I want to make it very clear. And I want to talk always truth. Damage control. Please make it note that. ಈ ಥರದ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರಗಳು ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ತಡಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರಮ ಕೈಗೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದು ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ ಈ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮುಂದುವರೆದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪೇನಿದೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ? ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ JDS ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಐ ನೆವರ್ ಅಕ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅದು ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಅರ್ಧಂಬರ್ಧ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ರಾಯರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಎಸ್, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಈ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿ ಹಾಳಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ.
रायरेड्डी जी जो इकोनॉमिक एडवाइजर हैं चीफ मिनिस्टर के और MLA भी हैं, he has gone on paper in a meeting openly to say that Karnataka has become number 1 in corruption. Even the revenue minister of Karnataka had gone on record to say that there is a lot of corruption in my department. This is the politics Karnataka and Rahul Gandhi model is giving to this country. Number 1 in appeasement, number 1 in looting and swindling of the public money, number 1 in derailing development projects, number 1 in giving bribes day in and day out for every small little thing.
And what's the background of this entire controversy, viewers? In 2021, the Karnataka Contractors Association had dropped a political bombshell. They had accused the BJP government under the Chief Minister Basavaraj Rayareddy of corruption. They had even penned a letter to the Prime Minister, alleged that BJP ministers and MLA were demanding a 40% commission to clear certain tenders. Fast forward to 2023, Congress and Siddaramaiah seem to have seized on the issue, and they have weaponized it as a campaign, which obviously was one of the biggest talking points in the run-up to the polls. In fact, let's also listen into what the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar has had to say.
Some contractors are requesting some of our legislators in their consciency to give whatever the bills have been pending. Earlier in the BJP government, more than 1 lakh crore in my own department has been done work. We are able to not to give only 10 to 15% of the bills because no FSR, since FSR works have been taken without the budget. So they are requesting some MLAs and some party leaders or some other people. If any complaint is there, let them file it before the Lokayukta.
All right, my colleague Neha is joining us live on the broadcast. Neha, we heard all the political reactions coming in. How's the BJP reacting to this latest decision by the Karnataka cabinet?
Well, yes, of course, here we're seeing that the Karnataka Congress government now, of course, mired in charges of corruption there, has decided that an SIT would be formed. And what would the SIT do? The SIT would, in fact, look at the report now that's been submitted by the one-man commission of the corruption during the previous government. Now, why do we say, of course, that the government also, the current government, the incumbent government has also been mired in corruption charges? Primarily because, one, you had the Chief Minister's economic advisor coming forth admitting that there is corruption everywhere, even in the administration in Karnataka. And second, you have the contractors now who've written a letter to the Chief Minister there suggesting that, there is corruption in the system, that the bills, in fact, are not being cleared on the grounds of seniority. And in light of all of this now, of course, even as you have the Law Minister there announcing that there is an SIT that's been formed to look at the report that was submitted of corruptions against the previous BJP government in the state, we're hopeful that, of course, some justice here would be done, whether it's to do with corruption during the previous tenure or whether it's to do with corruption now, that charges that this government also is facing. As far as the contractors are concerned, they're quite clear. They've made their demands. They're quite clear as well. How the Chief Minister, of course, acts on this remains to be seen. But a political blame game in the state of Karnataka that's begun over this, which does not seem to be ending anytime soon.
All right, blame game, war of words has begun. We'll keep an eye on this big story. As of now, thank you for joining us with all these details.